everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, date is 10th of October 2022, and in today's video, we are going to see a uh, main stack. Main stack is basically there are different types of a stack. So, stack means it's the type of a coding behavior in which they are combining the three parameters. So the three parameters comes you can use a front end, back end, and a database, and these three elements are comes or these three technology are comes under the stacks. So there was a different types of stacks are like a main stack, merge stack, and full stack. So these are different types. And now in today's video, we are going to see a min stack. Min stack basically it is a collection of three different technologies which are used for a front end, back end, and a database. So min stands for M stands for in min M is stand for a MongoDB. MongoDB is nothing but a one kind of a database. Then next one is the E, that is the Express. Express is a framework which is extended by a Angular. After that, next is A. A stands for Angular, and after that, the last one is a N. That is the Node.js. So, Node.js is creating an environment for Express. So, we can see all those functionality and what is meant by stack in this video. So, stack stands for the meaning of stacks. In our previous video, we are briefly discussed about the stack. Stack means it is nothing but it's follow the uh, LIFO function. That means last function. It's one kind of a structure which are uh, compiling behind another on one. So within that stack, at a base level to the top level, their structure is like on a first top level there is a UI. That means a user interface. In our structure, there is some parameters are very much important. That is like a front end. Front end is communicate by the user by using a UI. After that, the next one is a back end. The next one is a server. Server is containing a code which is containing a logic, and after that there is a database that is which is containing a data which is storing a data. So in our main stack, there three technologies are functioning like that. So actually there was a four different types of technology as we seen, but it works for a three technology only. What is if we see for front end purpose, that means the UI purpose, that means user interface, that means the user can interact with their database by using a UI. That means user interface. The user can give the user can pass the input through the UI, and we can create the UI within a Angular by using a HTML taglines, HTML tags, and CSS formatting. That means the user can give the input or instruction through the UI, and user can get connected with the database data. After that, the next step is a business logic or server. So that server is containing the business logic, on which logic the code will be performing or the function will be done on that business logic, and that business logic we can return within our Express. And Express is nothing but it is a framework of a Node.js. Node.js can provide an environment. We can go again for the Express. So Node.js can create an environment for the business logic, that logic will be written within our Express. That means the structure is like that. At top side there is Angular, and then next side that server containing a Node.js, and that Node within that Node.js there was a containing a Express. That means that Node.js and Express is considered as a one unit. So that is the two technologies, And after that, the third one technology is a database. So now we are using a database as a MongoDB. MongoDB is a containing a data in the form of a document or in the form of objects. We are already know about the SQL. Our previous videos are on SQL. SQL can store data in the form of line and rows and columns, but MongoDB can store data in types of object. It give us our SQL can give us a result, show us result in the form of JSON. JSON means uh, um, JavaScript, uh, JavaScript object annotation, and that means it is a format, one kind of format which is written within a JavaScript, and that is the one kind of a standard format which we call the JSON. But in our MongoDB return us in the BSON. That is the similar as a JSON that also can containing a data from a database which we can show on our console. That is the database. We can transfer the data and fetch the data from a database. That is our MongoDB. So that is the structure. Like in the first row there is a Angular. In the second row there is a server containing a JSON and JSON containing a Express. And at third level there is a database. That is our MongoDB. So that is the complete structure of our MERN. Of our main. So why we are using this technology? Why we are not using a MERN? MERN is nothing but instead of our Angular, we are using a React. There is not a major change. We are using only React. So why we using the technology? Because of our whole technology containing or working on a JavaScript. That means all those technologies can familiar with the JavaScript, or we can write code within a JavaScript. So that's why machine or user or developer can get easily interact by using a JavaScript with all those technology which help for creating their communications. So our Angular, within an Angular we can write a code within a Java. And with in a Java, that Java can known by the Angular. After that, the next reason is that our Node.js or Express, that Node.js can containing a TypeScript language. That means the logic which are for initial logic we are written within a TypeScript. So TypeScript is nothing but it is the next or latest version of a JavaScript. So that's why it's containing similar data within a TypeScript, which will store the similar programming which we are done within a JavaScript. It is similar as TypeScript. After that, the third reason is that MongoDB is also familiar with the Java. Because of that reason, we are mainly using this technology within our communication, creating a communication. So this is overall about our today's topic.